Hey everyone, and welcome back to Funny Motivate English. I'm Vincent,
I'm Jenny.
and we are ready for another deep dive.
Always.
So this time, we're going to be talking about something I think we can all relate to.
Okay.
You know that feeling when you feel a sneeze coming on,
Yeah.
and you're in a meeting?
Oh, yeah?
Or maybe you're in a crowded elevator and you're like, oh no, I can't sneeze right now.
You gotta hold it
I
in.
gotta hold it in.
Right.
But is it actually bad for you?
That's a good question.
You guys sent us a ton of information about sneezing,
Yes, they did.
including an article from the health website Heathline,
Uh-huh.
a blog post written by an ENT doctor,
Oh, wow. An expert.
an expert,
Yeah.
and a scientific journal article.
From the FASD journal.
Yes. So we are ready to learn all about sneezing.
Let's dive in.
Okay. So, like I was saying, we've all had that feeling, right? We feel the sneeze coming on.
Yeah.
We try to hold it back, but
Is it really that bad?
really that bad for us.
I mean, we've all done it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
Well, I mean, think about it this way. When you sneeze, you're expelling mucus droplets
Okay.
at almost 100 miles an hour.
Oh,
That's a hurricane
coming out of your nose.
coming right out of your nose.
That's crazy.
And it's all driven by this pressure buildup in your respiratory system.
Okay, so there's a buildup of pressure, and then
Like-
boom,
100 miles an hour.
out it goes.
Yeah.
So what happens when you try to stop that?
Well, that's when the trouble can start.
Uh-oh.
I mean, one of the articles you sent mentioned that holding back a sneeze can increase the pressure in your nasal passages
Oh, wow.
by 5 to 24 times.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. So all that force, it has to go somewhere, right?
Right.
And while serious injury is rare, it can lead to problems.
Oh, no.
Like you could rupture your eardrums,
Oh.
or you could even experience vertigo
Oh, wow.
in some cases. And for older adults, there's even a small risk of fractured ribs.
Fractured ribs
Yeah.
from holding in a sneeze.
From holding in a sneeze?
That's insane.
It is kind of crazy when you think about it, right?
Okay, so I guess we shouldn't hold back those sneezes.
Probably not the best idea.
But why are we even sneezing in the first place?
Okay, so think of it this way. Sneezing is like your body's way of hitting the reset button.
Reset button for your nose.
Yeah, for your nose.
Yeah.
It's a really vital part of our immune system.
Okay.
It helps us clear out all those irritants, all those things we don't want in our bodies.
So like dust.
Dust, allergens, and even germs.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's not just blowing stuff out.
No, it's actually a much more sophisticated process than that.
Oh, okay. How so?
Well, remember that study from the FASEB journal?
Yeah.
It found that sneezing actually helps refresh the cilia lining in our noses.
Cilia lining. What's cilia?
Okay, so cilia are these microscopic hair-like structures in our noses.
Okay.
And basically, they're like tiny little sweepers.
Oh.
They work constantly to keep our nasal passages clean.
So they're like little street sweepers
Yeah, but for your nose.
in your nose.
They help move mucus along, and they trap those foreign particles.
All those things we talked about.
Exactly. The dust, the allergens, the germs.
Wow.
And when you sneeze, it's like giving those little sweepers a power boost.
Okay, so they're working even better.
Exactly. Making sure they're working at their best to keep us healthy.
Interesting. So if we're always suppressing our sneezes, are we affecting how well those little cilia work?
That's a good question.
And I mean, could that even weaken our immune systems over time?
That's something to think about.
Yeah.
You definitely need more research.
But it's something to consider.
It is.
So I guess the big question is, how should we handle a sneeze?
Well, the best thing to do is to grab a tissue and cover your nose and mouth.
Okay.
But if you don't have a tissue handy, sneeze into your elbow.
Into your elbow.
Yeah, it's all about containing those droplets.
That makes sense.
Remember 100 miles an hour?
Like a hurricane.
Yeah.
Wow. This has been a really interesting deep dive
Yeah, it's fascinating.
into the world of sneezing.
We learned a lot.
We did. And thank you all for joining us on this journey of discovery.
It was fun.
And thanks for sending in this information.
Yeah, great questions.
Don't forget to subscribe to Funny and Motivate English.
So you don't miss our next deep dive.
Exactly. And until next time, goodbye, everyone.
See you later.